I started off with a full tank. Somewhere around Taipei, I think I did my first fuel up.
I need fuel! Go ahead, quick, get the car! No, Doc, I just got here, okay?
Put it at a ballpark figure, it's probably going to be about 160, thereabouts, I guess. Not bad, you know, for 3 days of drive-abouts. And we're talking about pretty sporty driving, you know, at that. And the reason why we chose Perak, this is a state in Malaysia that has very low COVID-19 cases. So it's for safety reasons. And as you have seen from the video probably, you will see that we went mostly to the rural areas. We were avoiding the towns, right? Avoiding mass gatherings of people. So there are SOPs involved, masks all the time, except when we are seated for eating, right? Temperature are taken. Sanitizer was with us all the time, right? So a lot of all these things has to be observed. Yeah, so if you look at the videos and the pictures, you see that, you know, we traversed across oil palm plantations. There was a lot of oil palm plantations and the dirt road, and then rickety bridges. I mean, those are some of those scary rickety bridges, because as you go on it, you can hear, you know, how it was swaying and shaking about. And then there are holes on the planks which you have to avoid. And there's a, you know, there's a weight ceiling. So at any one point in time, they told us that, you know, only 2 cars can be on the bridge. So to be safe, we have you know, 1 car exiting on the other side before the other car goes on, you know, the other end. So yeah, that was for safety reasons. So it has been fun, you know. I'll show you the speedo later. I mean, from the other members, they are all coming back now. I love the sound. The other members, they are already starting to show their speedos and whatnot. So it seems to be ranging between 900 over to 1,000 plus me. So let's just round it up to about 1,000 kilometers thereabouts, yeah. For that 3 days of activities, 900 plus 1,000. So yeah, about 1,000 kilometers over 3 days. That's something, you know. we really got to test out our cars, you know, how they perform. And I must say, you know, my confidence level has increased so much more with Macy, and I know Macy much better, because in a normal short burst of town driving, you don't tend to stress your car as much. But when you go on 1,000 kilometer run like this, convoys, yeah, runs, and most of the roads are not paved type of roads along this line, you know. You're not pampering the car, you're actually letting her test out the elements, right? So when that happens, you inevitably put more stress on the car. And if she's maintained well, you know, as Macy is, you know, they wouldn't go through it with no hassle. So there are 2 schools of thought, actually. I subscribe to the first school of thought, in this case, that I believe in preventive maintenances. So before something fails, you know, I want to change it first. You know, I don't want to leave it to probability along those lines. I want to ensure that, you know, I keep the car as well maintained as I could possible.
Really spectacular. Spared no expense. Spared no expense. Spared no expense. Really spectacular. Spared no expense.
The voice you're now hearing is
John Hammond. Spared no expense.
We spared no expense.
Spectacular design. Spared no expense. Spared no expense.
We spared no expense.
Spectacular design. Spared no expense.
Yeah, this is my project car, so it's has been going on for about a year now, and literally in Macy, lots of systems has been rebuilt, so she's performing in very good condition. So she did very well over at the trip, you know. Even with the spirited driving, she was doing very well. Temperature is stable, the boost is stable, the oil pressure is stable, everything is good, you know, everything is good. So well done, Macy, well done. And then there's the there's a second school of thought, whereby, you know, the other members advise me. Whereby the other members advise me, right? Just go all out, whack the car, and then come and repair it. So yeah, I suppose, I mean, to each his own. I'm more of the first school of thought. There are those who subscribe to the second school. Italia Auto Grand Tour. And this, my friend, is the Italia Auto Grand Tour at the Gallery Sultan Azlan Shah. Yeah. And yeah, she's here. My beauty. Hey, where's my wife? I was going to say my wife is the beauty, but she's not here, so this is the beauty. Marvelous, right? So she's done beautifully. Look at this baby. And her name is Macy. My son calls her Macy. So Macy, we're gonna back to KL today. Alright, over and out.
Indigo Production.